So this is my SCX10. It was my first electric crawler. I bought it last year sometime, and been just modding it and putting stuff on it as I can. Putting stickers all over it. I like stickers a lot. So this is what I have at this point. My latest addition was the R2D2 in the back, and I just he's wired in with my steering servo, so whenever I turn my wheel he turns his head. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's wrong, but alright, so here it is. I've just recently connected it up with this DX5E controller, and it's cool, but I'm learning how to drive with a joystick versus your regular, standard format of a controller. And I just did that because I've got several RCs now, and I've got my DX4C, I think, controller, and I love it, but having all my vehicles on it means that if the kids want to play, they can't. So I moved the Jeep over to this controller since I'm the only one who gets to drive the Jeep anyways, and so I'm still learning how to drive. So please don't hate on my driving skills, especially when I'm operating a camera and driving one-handed with a new controller. It's weird. I do like the controller a lot though. Getting used to it didn't take a whole lot, and I haven't done a whole bunch of crawling with it like this, but it actually, I think it gives me more control as far as really crawling. I think it gives me a lot more control as far as really easing into my throttle. I also love I just put this Novak Timbuktu system in. I like it quite a bit. I think I had the AE5 came with this SCX10. The AE5 is just fine too. I've got it in I changed my AX10 over to an AE5 because I think the AE2 that came in my AX10, I believe it was bad when I got it. So anyways, I put in this Timbuktu system in for crawling, and I really like it a lot. I've thought about moving it over to my Beast if I'm going to keep the Beast. Thought about moving it over there so I've got more power. I think I've got a power issue with my Beast. It runs good, I feel like it should have a little bit more guts to it. But this is my SCX10 Falcon edition. I've got the Terminator. He's driving. Let me get at a better angle here, or I could just flip it on film like a jerk. That'd be cool too. Okay, so I've got some, I don't know her name, some wrestler chick. She's in the passenger seat, and I've got the Terminator over there in the driver's seat, and of course he's got his gun on top, and he's got his RC vehicle. They're going to go out and do some RCing, and then he's got R2D2 in the back for no reason at all, just because I had that tin. It's a mint tin. My sister gave it to me full of mints, just some stuff she bought with a coupon, and I had it, and then I looked at it and I thought, the way the head comes off on that thing, that would be really cool if you could make the head spin. So that's what I did. I actually just pop the top off here, unless I ruin it doing it. Yeah. So those magnet hooks, like a metal magnet hook, that's the base for it. Then I've got pieces of magnet in there, double-sided taped. Just got some random foam, like some construction foam. So I made a bed for the servo to sit in, the construction foam. cut a hole through it all the way to the bottom, obviously, for the wire. And then got my spacing right and everything so that his head just sits on with a magnet. And it's actually really difficult to pull back off, so I'm not scared of it flying away. It's in place. Then I sandpapered the base of his head down so that it would spin freely inside the body of the 10. And there you go. We've got him held to the Jeep body with a couple of good wire ties. So that's pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. So I think I've got a pretty unique customized look anyways to my Jeep. Definitely got a trio that you don't see just everywhere. These are some really cool RC Revolution rims, and I got those in a mystery box last Christmas from RC 4-Wheel Drive. They're like $140 rims. There's no way I'd ever pay, well, I say that. I wouldn't have bought those at that time for that kind of money, but because they came in the mystery box, I said, well, let's just splurge and keep them, and instead of selling them, I kept them and put them on, and I love them. They're really neat looking. And then I've got, of course, the mud slingers, I think. Yeah, mud slingers. Those are great. Love the mud slingers. They really grip well. They do a really good job crawling. And before the